Attachments. Hi, friends, it's Adam, the crippled cannabis cowboy. Thanks for watching my video on what it's like to be attached to stuff. Attachment is kind of not good. You can get attached to all kinds of stuff. It's actually surprising to me how attached the human spirit can get to all kinds of stuff. Food, like flavor, love, the emotion, that kind of stuff. Life, never dying. There's so many attachments that those things kind of like represent. They go through this whole spectrum, and attachments, they have a giant spectrum to them. So when I don't really understand it yet, but I'm trying to. And the more I understand attachments, I get better at them. A lot of my life is like the yin and yang, I guess. I like that picture. I actually painted it. I've seen a couple really cool ones too. I can't really share them on here because they have my favorite plant in them. But what I did notice is when there's like good attachments, but then there's like a bad side to it. So it's like I would develop all these attachments that I didn't necessarily know I was so attached to them until they're yanked away. You know, I had a lot of things yanked away from me. I got sick with this damn PPMS stuff, which sucks, by the way. You know, I lost all my classes, my ability to stay physical. Not only that, like art and writing and even reading. So you look at the attachments, and I had done a video on minimalism, and it helps to have a minimal mindset. A mindset of a minimalist is what I should say. A minimal mindset just sounds kind of funny. But with attachments, for me, that's my one downfall. That's the one thing I do not like about myself. Attachments can be really powerful. More powerful than I thought. The biggest attachment that I have right now is probably love. It has to do with the heart. Because when you are sick like this and you wake up day in and day out, and every moment that goes by, you kind of wish you were dead. That's like it's not an attachment to life. My attachment to life is diminishing. It's kind of like a no fear of death kind of thing. Like you're not afraid of it anymore. Something like that. I'm more afraid of my attachments in other areas. Like I'm more afraid of a woman. I'm more afraid of, well, I could say a bear, but there's not much that scares me. So I have to look at my spirit and find out what scares me, which was pretty damn hard. Dealing with all of these attachments wasn't easy. Like I said, I didn't really know I was so attached, and then I got sick and all the things kind of went away. And the worst part of attachments is when you are attached and you don't realize it, and it's slowly, even gently, I don't even know what you would call it, but it's like slowly ripped away from you. And that's kind of what I was going through. And you know, there's a lot of memories that flash in my head, and of shaking back and forth in dark rooms, and just a very dark kind of, I don't want to say mindset. I was very happy, but I had a dark life. You know, I lived in a freaking room. There was one point where I lived in a few rooms. I lived by myself a few times. It wasn't too bad, but I was definitely one of those people that you just had to keep happy and keep laughing. One attachment that hits every once in a while, it's a powerful one, is the ability to not be a coach, if that makes any sense. The ability of being a coach, having that stripped away from me, particularly with my kids' classes. I kind of lived well in those. I had a lot of rules with my kids' classes. It was very non biased, no religion, no race, no bullying, that kind of stuff. And I just chose to talk to kids as much. Run around, play games. I used to do that shit every single day. So whatever it is you're attached to, take a look at it. See if how would you behave if it wasn't around? How would you behave if it was slowly pulled away from you? It's very nightmarish kind of thoughts, but I'm just noticing now that I am disabled that attachments have kind of like fell on my lap, and I have to look at all these stupid attachments that I have and I have to deal with them accordingly. Deal with yours accordingly. Maybe it's good for you. Maybe you're going to learn something about yourself. It taught me about myself, how attached I was to things, how attached I can become to things, my personality, the things I like, things I dislike. It does open a lot of doors when you take a look at your attachments. Do the best you can with them. I'm dealing with mine. Thanks for watching my channel and checking out my video on what it's like being attached to stuff. Good luck. That's a crazy journey. Attachment seems to be like that yin yang symbol. Don't get too attached now.